Alright, like 10 minutes. Yes, we're gonna keep playing this song over and over again. Who thinks Keemstar is actually gonna sue H3H3? One in the chat if you actually think he is. Two in the chat if you think Keemstar's just bluffing trying to fuck with him. Can you imagine if they actually ended up suing each other? God, that'd be so sick, bro. I mean, H3H3, like, straight up, he tried to put, like, a murder on him. So, I mean, there definitely was no, like, light humor there. But, anyways, give me, like, 10-20 minutes and we're gonna start. I don't know if I'm gonna have Keemstar on this time. I got nothing to do today, so I'm just gonna be streaming, interacting with chat. Typical weekend. Fuck weekends. But, yeah. 10-20 minutes. I kinda fuck with this remix. It's just such a great song, man. And it's even better because it just like rubs H3H3 the wrong way. Or, I mean, you know, like Kyle, or whatever we're gonna start calling him, I have no idea. Side note, can you believe he actually tried to, like, call me a school shooter with that shit? Bro, what the fuck was that? Alright, time out. I have, like, a bunch of surf gameplay I'm gonna, like, loop when we actually start, but just for the people that don't know, I made a joke to Keemstar about, like, it's like guns, right? I then tweeted a picture of, like, a Winchester revolver. Now, like, side note, Winchester revolvers, bro, they're, like, used in, like, the 1800s or some shit, right? Like, we're talking, like, a fucking cowboy repeater. And he tweeted it out, saying, like, hey, dude, like, Leafy posted this after making jokes about it on Instagram. This guy straight up was trying to insinuate that I was about to go and, like, hunt him down. With a fucking cowboy... Dude, he was making it out like I was, like, John Marston or some shit. Unreal, bro. Like, what the fuck was that reach? I have no idea. This is after I got banned, too. Like, what was his end goal with that? Who fucking knows, man? 10 minutes. How many remixes of this song can I even find? H3 is a cat. I need to turn on the music. H3 is a coward. He does talk a lot of shit as soon as I get banned, bro. I mean, right when I don't have that platform, bro, he getting real funny. I love how I just start off and I'm supposed to like hype it up, right? Like most streamers like start it off and, you know, they give it some time. But bro, I like really want to talk about that shit. That shit was crazy. Okay, now I'm actually gonna give it 10 minutes and then start. Alright, I'm gonna smoke really quick, and then we'll start. Don't even have ad block on this? What the fuck? Alright, after this song. Alright, so I recorded this like 30 minutes ago. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, why not live? Bro, I'm not very good at multitasking. You gotta understand, I'm coming from YouTube. So, yeah. Maybe next time I will, but I'm just gonna be mostly interacting with chat today. So, I also have a video that I might react to. It's like 4 hours long, but it's the entire beef with Keemstar and H3H3. we can watch that and like catch up on everything, even though there's really not a point. Or we can, I can just like answer chat. It's up to you guys. Let's see. When did you get into trading? Right when YouTube like yellow check marked every single video, right? So when, like, as many of you guys like already know this, but YouTube had this update back in the day where they pretty much just demonetized anything edgy, and a lot of the times, or not a lot of the times, but a lot of people quit around that time because, bro, it's just like, it's like a motivation like killer, you know? Teach us about stocks? I could do that. I can like share my screen and whatnot. Vanco's loves your ass? I have no idea who that is. Alright, you guys want to watch a video or what? Bully Pokimane? Bro, I already just got banned off YouTube. I'm not looking to get banned anytime soon. Leafy, you have a 6-inch? Yeah, I do. 5-inch isn't that bad? Bro, there's so much spam, it's hard to like interact with chat. Do an in-depth video on Para? Bro, that's the weirdest thing. I like don't have a video format or like outlet anymore. Right? It's so weird because like when I first quit YouTube, there was the yellow checkmark shit, but at the same time there was what's it called? But at the same time, like I was so out of ideas. I was just burning on fumes, right? Like I completely milked every idea that I even remotely had. But when I came back, you know, this time around, being banned, dude, still I have like so many fucking ideas, but I just can't make videos on it. So rip. Call Keemstar, that's the plan in a bit. Stream your videos on Twitch, that's like kind of the plan. It is a little bit weird, like being forced to like stream, right? It's definitely something that it's a little bit like, it's a little bit stressful, but yeah. Make your videos on Twitter, that's what I've been doing. Stocks? Alright, let's watch the fucking video, fuck it. Let's see. Responding to me. But yeah, we can just kind of react to this and chill, I guess. So can someone please tell me what H3H3 did to Keemstar while I was gone? Because I know they had like this big war a few months ago, but I really never looked like too much into it. Like, dude, I'll be honest, I never... There's even like chapters for every year. Holy fuck. They had over 2 hours of content on each other in just 1 year. Definitely hates me, but I mean, there really is no compare. Dude, he really hates Keemstar, and I don't even know why.
Well, Leafy, I can help you find out why. Because as many of you guys know, over the past 3 years, I've been documenting every little exchange Keemstar and H3 have had publicly. And since I have all this information on my YouTube channel, I figured why not compile it into one video to give the definitive, full history of Keemstar versus H3. Now, obviously, since this is a compilation of sorts, a lot of the content within this video is going to be repeats of my older videos, but back when I first started documenting Twitter drama, I wasn't as diligent as I am today, and I also didn't commentate over the tweets, so a lot of the stuff at the beginning of this video is going to be new. You can use the chapters in the timeline below to get to the content that you want to watch, but without further ado, let's figure out why Keemstar and H3H3 hate each other so much. It all started when H3 invited Keemstar to his at the time new podcast, the H3.
Bro, I remember this. This is when I was still making videos, and they both hated me at this time. But this is definitely, like, when I quit.
Podcast. And during—
It's so funny because, like, as soon as I left, I guess that's when, like, they started up this fucking war. And they've just been building up since, until I finally came back. And the funniest part, too, is when I first came back, I know I've, like, said this shit in the past. I don't know if I have. See, that's the thing. Like, streaming, it's so weird because I don't know if I've, like, talked about specific topics yet. Because it's so, like, you know, muddy, if you want to call it that. But, bro, when I first came back, so much of the internet didn't make any sense to me until I saw the H3H3 video on Keemstar, and that made so much sense to me because, you know, it was like fucking classic Keemstar video. But the irony was that wasn't just a classic Keemstar rant. That video was like a huge video on Keemstar, and, you know, there was obviously this entire backstory that just immediately started right when I quit this side of the internet.
During the filming of this podcast, he was very cordial to Keemstar, and it was overall a pleasant time. But once Keemstar flew back home from LA, and the podcast was posted, stuff started to quickly change. As at the time, Keemstar was a very
Dow Jones down 29k points this week, is it? Who knows, man?
response to this, H3 decided to pin a comment on the video, saying something along the lines of, "We don't like Keemstar either, guys, don't worry, we just thought it was an interesting discussion," and this obviously pissed Keemstar off. Exactly a day after the podcast was posted, Keemstar decided to rant about it on his stream. Here is what—
It's so fucking crazy that this just happened like a few weeks after I quit.
Yeah, what was that? What was that "we hate him too" meme?
Dude, I don't know, man.
That was kind of rude. I don't know, man. Dude, Ethan's a smart dude. Maybe he just like, it was either like a little funny joke or it was like, hey guys, don't hate us for having Keemstar on it. We don't really like him that much either. If it was the latter, I think it was kind of a little bit rude. If it was just for a funny little meme, then whatever, you know.
If he's serious, I'll go down there and beat him up. I'll beat him up. And
he was serious. Like, seriously, everybody tweet at fucking H3H3, death to all Jews.
Bro, Keemstar would do this so often back in the day. He would just, like, be on streams and be like, everyone tweeted someone this. And I know that, like, coming from someone that's been in drama with Keemstar, that shit would be super fucking tilting. Because you just randomly wake up and you wouldn't even understand what the fuck would just go. Like, a lot of the times, Keemstar will just start beef with people, like, months down the line, right? So you'll just wake up someday, you think everything's done, and then you're just getting, like, some weird spam. Like, one time he was like, everyone tweet at Leafy, he has STDs. And then I wake up, and it's like everyone's saying that I have crabs or some shit like that. Right, and this is like months down. It was super fucking tilting dealing with it.
Here's the thing: if he's gonna have you on, just man up, have you on, and on one side, just have you on and fucking man up. If people hate on that podcast because you're on, like, why would you ever do that, Ethan? Why would you ever have Keemstar be a guest? Just man up and suck it up. On the other hand, like, I know how finicky and fucking loserish all these YouTube commenters are, so like, you know, I could kind of get where he's coming from. Like, he's just kind of trying to, like, save himself. But I think, personally, you should just say, fuck it, dude.
He wasn't even getting crazy hate. There wasn't,
He probably was. Come on, Keem. There's people that dislike you. But even then, I mean, I think that we all know the reason why you would want to cut ties. I mean, I've been in the same spot, so I'm not trying to act like I'm above it.
I'm not a bad person.
On that H3 podcast, it looked like you were—
Shut up.
Hey!
Yo, what is up with that? Why H3H3 is a cunt? Like, this dude purposely tried to make me look fat as possible, dude. I swear to God, there's some editing, there's some manipulation. You know that shit that they do with
Bro,
the eyeglass?
I said the same exact shit. If you watch the H3 podcast with, you know, the episode with Keemstar looks mad fat in that podcast. Like, I told him that on the last stream when he was on, like, on the Skype call, and no one wanted to believe me. Everyone thought I was just trying to, like, talk shit. Dude, he looks so fat in that. He looks almost as bad as the one picture of him with the ice cream cone. That's not a good picture.
Like
H3H3 does have snake tendencies, like to bring Keem in there and do that shit, and then that's fine on the tape and everything, but then
it's so misinterpreted because it's just fucking words on a comment section, man. For all we know, H3 either said that to save his ass, said it like as a little like gag, like, hey, yeah, we hate him too, huh?
I'm telling you, say the word, I'll go down there and I'll piece in H3H3 for that.
No, you won't.
I'll fuck him.
Bro, Billy really wants to fight H3H3 or something. Jesus.
I'll be like, this is what you guys get. This is what you guys get for fucking with my boy Keem.
Yo, man, I got, dude, this is what I gotta say about all that.
How are we only 5 minutes in?
H3H3, this is what I gotta say about all that.
Oh my god. Fucking Keemstar. He should have played the "I Don't Fuck With You" song,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. I'll beat up H3H3 right now.
Bro, Billy.
I'll
rape him.
piece him in. I'll put my little weenie in his.
Alright, what
with
the
it.
fuck is this?
This fucked up.
The only reason why this rubs me the wrong way is because that whole paragraph seemed like very.
Are we actually gonna watch this entire thing? Dude, it's 4 hours long. I haven't seen any of it yet. Like, I've seen clips of it when I was, like, making the videos saying I don't know why they have beef, but at least we have material, dude.
By him either. Fuck him.
And he
That's
probably
awesome.
cut off hella stuff where he was talking to you and being hella friendly and cool with you, and he cut that out to save his ass.
He probably did, dude. But yeah, we can watch this entire thing, dude. I am trying to make the, like, streams longer, and my last 2 streams were only